So, yeah. Hi, guys, it's Miley, and welcome to Let's Talk Personal Finance, the channel where we discuss how to make money and how to manage it. It's now the end of the year, guys. Can you believe it? And I'm sure as you have probably guessed, or you probably just read the title, in this video I'll be going over my 2020 financial goals. So I'll be taking a tally of which goals I've achieved and which goals I still need to work on. Let's get into it. So as you guys probably already know, my first goal was to start budgeting and tracking my expenses. And I've been fairly successful with this goal. I've managed to budget every month. I've been tracking my income, and I'm pretty confident that I can account for almost every single rand that I got this year, which ultimately was the goal. So yeah, one for one. Okay, so my second goal was to improve my financial literacy or financial IQ. And I remember in my mid-year financial goals review video, I mentioned that there are three books that I'd like to read, and those books were Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Principles by Ray Dalio, as well as The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Benjamin Graham. And I'd say, like, right now I'm halfway through Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I'm about a third of the way through Principles by Ray. So I haven't quite achieved those goals, but like I said at the beginning of this video, there's still a couple of days left in the year, and I'm just trying to get through Principles. I think I'll be able to finish it. But aside from those books, I've also been learning about different things. Like, I've been looking into how to start an online business, how to do market research. I've also briefly looked into trading, forex trading, and yeah, it's been interesting so far. So I would say, even though I didn't read all of the books that I wanted to read, I still used my time wisely, and I still learned about other things that I found interesting at the time. So I think to some extent I can say I achieved this goal. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Does it count? Does it not count? Yeah. Okay, so my third goal was to get at least 2 additional streams of income. And as I mentioned in my previous financial goals update video, I had one at the time, and I consider the interest that I earn from money that I'm saving as a source of income. Even though it's not like, an enormous amount of money, I feel like it still counts. I want to count it. So, yeah. And then the second stream of income, if you guys have been following or watching videos on my channel, then you probably already know that my brother and I are in the process of getting our first investment property. So nothing has been finalized yet. So maybe by early next year, that's when we'll have the company registered and not the company, the property registered in our company's name, and then we'll get a tenant, and then we'll start making money. Now, I'm sure majority of the money that we actually get from the tenant is actually going to be covering stuff like rates and taxes, levies, and the bond. So I won't actually have money coming into my personal account, but I feel like it still counts. Okay, so for my final set of financial goals, I had 4 saving goals. So I had initially planned on saving 35,000 rands towards my retirement, and I'm glad to say that I did. Well, yeah, I did. I managed to save 35,000 rands towards retirement. So I'm very excited about that. The second financial or savings goal that I had was to save 10,000 rands towards a car, which I'm probably going to want to buy next year in 2021. And I'm also happy to say that I saved that 10,000 rands. So now it's 2 for 2. And then my third financial goal was to save 15,000 rands for my emergency fund. And I also reached that goal. So yeah, I'm so excited. It's so exciting going into a new year, knowing that I have money set aside for emergencies. Like, it's just so nice. It's just nice. having that, extra peace of mind is great. Now, my fourth savings goal, which was the biggest goal, the loftiest one, I was planning on saving 90,000 rands for an apartment. So this would be like my own personal apartment that I'll eventually buy, maybe like 3 years, or I don't know, 3 years from now. I don't have an exact date, but I was like, let me just get started with saving for it now. So yeah, the goal was to save 90,000 rands. And unfortunately, I did not quite meet this goal. I saved around, I think, 62,000 rands. Let's just round it down to 60. So I managed to save 60,000. And I guess, there were a couple of reasons why. One such reason is that I decided to buy a new phone. Just out of the blue, just end of November, I was like, you know what? It'd be nice to get a new phone. So I decided to get a whole new phone, which was not something that I planned on buying initially. So some of the money that I was planning on putting towards my apartment, my future apartment, I ended up using it to buy a phone. Now, if you guys are interested or curious, or you just like things and you want to know what phone I have another YouTube channel. It's called Milo and Millie. So it's just a YouTube channel for my puppy and I. And yeah, so I filmed an unboxing video of the phone that I got. So if you guys are curious, you want to know what phone I got, you can head over to that channel and see that video. Yeah, another thing, yes, I got a puppy as well. So I think I got him around August, September. Yeah, early September. It was definitely early September. And I had to buy the puppy. I have to buy puppy food. I had to pay for a lot of like vaccines for the puppy. I had to buy toys. So stuff like that I hadn't planned for, I decided to do along the way. And I think that contributed somewhat to me not reaching my final savings goal. But you know what? I'm not mad. I'm not, I feel like 60,000 is fairly decent. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I also want to hear your goals. Like, what goals did you have for 2020? Or financial goals, personal goals, whatever kind of goals that you're comfortable sharing, please leave them down in the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video, which I promise will be next week. Like, I'm back. Hey, I'm back on YouTube. Bye.